Okay, y'all, I'm back, and I'm gonna go ahead and add another show to the list this week. Let's get into it.
Ah, you're big time now.
So this week I'm gonna go ahead and add Wanda Vision to the list because I just discovered it. And that show, when I tell y'all, I'm on the edge of my seat, like, what is going on? So let's talk about it. So pretty much in a nutshell, Wanda has lost her mind. Like, she literally has lost her mind. Like, she has lost her mind because Vision is the Mind Stone. Wow, I just made that connection when I said that. When I said that, y'all see how wrong I am? But anyway, no. Reason I say Wanda lost her mind is because she's literally not in control anymore. So the whole show is pretty much about Wanda and Vision, and Wanda has created this alternate universe for her and Vision to live together. Because as y'all know, if y'all follow the Avengers and stuff, y'all know that Vision is actually dead because Thanos plucked the Mind Stone out of his head and killed him to finish the gauntlet. So he's actually dead in real life. Because y'all know everybody, like, he snapped his finger and half the population disappeared. Vision was not one of the people that disappeared. He actually died. So when people came back, he did not come back because he was actually freaking dead. So Wanda, in her grief, this is my theory of what's happening. So it's not really Wanda in her right state of mind. Her grief has taken over her body. Her grief is in control now. So her grief has created this whole alternate universe where she has people being held hostage and they're playing characters on a sitcom to create this narrative for Vision. And he has no recollection of his past life. And the only thing that he knows is that they are on the show and they are supposed to, try to fit into this little suburban community and people not find out that they have powers. So he has no idea what's really going on up until this very point now in the show. And I think maybe it's like episode 4. No, I'm not going to go ahead and give y'all a recap on episodes 1 through 4. I'm just going to talk about my thoughts on it at this very current moment. Moving forward, as the next weeks come and the show finish out, I will, sprinkle Wanda Vision into the video. And the reason I think it's her grief because she's an empath and a telepath, I believe. So her mental abilities are superior and her, I guess I want to say, like, emotions are more intelligent. And since it's a superpower that she has, her grief emotion is taking over her body. So she's no longer in control of her actual thoughts. So everything that's being done is solely a reaction of her grief. And I gathered this because on the most recent episode, she was like, I don't know, her brother, who was a hired actor who was hired to play her brother, he was like, so tell me how you doing and how you like constructionists. I know you was powerful, but how are you wielding all this power and controlling these people and all of this stuff? And she's like, I really don't know how I'm doing this. And then somewhere along the next scenes, all you know is Vision was trying to leave the dome that she has created for them. For their universe, he was trying to leave, and as he was leaving, he was starting to deteriorate because in the real world, he's actually dead. And one of her sons was like, Mom, he's dying. And her brother said, slick up out his mouth, oh, he can't die. He's already dead. How he gonna die twice? And she zapped this behind, like, boy, if you don't go with that mess. But it wasn't like her. It was just like, you can see a switch in her, like her grief came to the forefront. It was like, away with you. And then the only thing I guess her grief thought it could do was he was outside of the circle, and to keep him alive and keep him safe, I have to expand this circle. So when I was watching it and the whole crew left our girl who discovered the TV show, they left her for dead. I'm thinking like, oh, it ain't gonna get her. Wanda not gonna let it go that far. She really just want Vision. But you gotta remember, she's not in control. So the circle expanded, 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 and it like swallowed up and ate the whole community, the whole little operation base turned it into tents, and the FBI man turned it to circus clowns and stuff, and it was just like, whoa. So what's gonna happen to them now? Like, now they're a part of the show, they've been accumulated. What's gonna happen to the girl that discovered the TV show? Did the head honcho man get away? Because he seems like he's up to no good too, because when Vision was coming out, old girl is like, help him, why aren't y'all trying to help him? And he's just looking like, oh, happily or whatnot. And I think he had some type of feelings towards Avengers, because he was like, he wanted to call her a terrorist, and he was asking Geraldine, or I don't know her real name, but she played Geraldine on the little show. He was saying like, why are you sitting up here taking up for people with these superpowers? And it's like, bro, you mad? You mad that you ain't got no superpowers? So are you taking this out on them, or like, are you trying to help, or do you have some type of ill intent? So that's where I'm at now. So I'm looking real forward to Friday to see what's going to go down on Wanda Vision. Now we're going to move on to Sistas. My girl's only time, love was a mess around. My love life is a headache. We're going out tonight, cause I'm looking for love. So, this week on Sistas, Danny and Preston have decided that Preston gonna move in with Danny. And I'm like, okay, I can see that. And one thing I don't know if I heard this wrong, if I heard it correctly. They was trying to say, he was like, well, I'll help you with the rent. And Danny was like, yeah, that's an expected. I think she said her rent was like $2,100 or something. And she was saying like he gonna pay half. So I don't know if she was saying half of the rent is $2,100, or he gotta pay half of $2,100. Because if her rent is double $2,100, girl, that rent is too high. We gotta move around. Well, what type of studio is this? She lives in a fucking studio. It should not cost that much money. I don't get it. So hopefully that's not what she meant. But I really, at this point, I'm really loving the way that Danny and Preston's relationship is growing. I love the fact that he was more concerned with how his brothers came at her versus himself. And he was like, good for you for running them over with that cart. That's why he was limping good. That's what he get for coming up to you like that. Because he ain't had no business. So I'm really loving that relationship. I'm loving to see where it's going to go. I wonder if his brother's gonna pop up again, if they're gonna find out where she live. You know, it's a whole bunch of stuff going on. I'm really just curious to see how this is gonna unfold. But I'm currently happy for Danny, because at the very start of the show, it was hard for her to, you know, accept love, and she was being all wishy-washy with her love life and Preston, and not wanting to take him in and not want to actually love him. But she really do have feelings for this man, so she needs to just let it go and love on this man as he's trying to love on her. Now Karen, I'm really blown with Karen. She's a freaking idiot. So she really gonna go all the way out of her way to go to the police station to say that Zach stole the money, used her credit card. She still don't have no proof. She didn't wait for Sabrina to get the intel that she was gonna get from the sister branch. You just want to be mad. She just went on ahead and said that he did it because she was trying to prove to Aaron that she's not in love with him anymore, because Aaron was like, she be calling his name in her sleep and stuff like that, which I don't believe. And he's only trying to, you know, stir up some drama so that he can get off the hook for actually using her dang on credit cards. I would not put it past him if he's the one who actually swiped her card. And I'm just really fed up with the fact that she didn't even try to actually investigate this. You know the circumstances that this man in Granted, he made those decisions in his past life, but in his current life right now, he's trying to grow himself. He's trying to make better for himself. So for you to accuse him of credit card fraud, that's definitely violating his parole, and you really don't care. You're this mad at this man who's up until recently has not done anything to you. He actually saved your life, bro. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding why she's so mad at him in this current moment. Maybe I'm not remembering something that just occurred, but I really don't get it. And Karen is a stupid broad. And that's just my thoughts. I don't like her. And I don't think I will grow to like her, because I know for a fact when she's going to feel super shitty when she realized that Zach didn't steal them cards and she done effed up his life, got that man arrested again. And why she's still so concerned with what Zach doing, she needs to be concerned with what Aaron got going on and why he don't want to have sex with him. Why this story he trying to say like, oh, this no, something ain't right with that man. Okay, I'm still not over the fact that his wife killed himself in Karen's shop. She committed suicide in your shop when you just met this man. Something's not right there. Something's not right with this Aaron character. You're supposed to be the pastor, but you want to be drinking, and you don't want to be drinking, and you want to have sex, and you don't want to have sex. What is going on with you? And for him to be a pastor, we've never seen him preach. We never been to his church. He said, I think he actually said he does not even have a church. What are you the pastor of? Where's your congregation? Something not right. It's some lies being told here. I'm not trusting it. Now, I'm just gonna touch upon Andy really quick. She got a whole bunch of flowers from Gary as an apology. They showed a clip of a preview of him coming up to her and everything, trying to apologize in person. He's like, I'm really leaving. She's like, good. I don't believe that she's gonna let that man leave. I think she's gonna leave with him because she's a freaking idiot. Yep, that's it. That's my take on Andy and Gary. Now, for Zach and Fatima, things got really spicy this week. And I'm like, okay, the scene's a little vivid, Tyler. Okay, that's a married man in real life. You got him doing these scenes. How does Miss Kadeen feel? But I know she probably had her reservations at first, because any woman would have her reservations of their man doing sex scenes with other women on TV, but they're solid in their relationship. I love to watch them on YouTube. So the point that I wanted to make was, so this is where the show is going to get really messy, y'all. So after Zach messes up Fatima's hair in the shower, Fatima needs her hair done. And Karen had told her, like, girl, you can just give me a call. I can fix your hair up, in her little accent that she got. So Fatima takes up on her word. She reaches out like, girl, I need my hair done. Can you fit me in this morning? All this stuff. So Zach messes up Fatima's hair. Fatima calls Karen to fix her hair. And in the upcoming clip, we're going to see that they're going to be talking about their men and all of this stuff. And I really wonder if in that moment, Zach is going to call Fatima like, wow, I just got hemmed up for my ex claiming I got credit card fraud, and then, Fatima gonna bring it up to Karen and just like conversation, like, girl, I gotta go get my man out of jail. He being framed for such and such. And she gonna be like, because, she just framed her man, her ex, for such and such. Review, it kinds of like show us like maybe she mentions her ex or something like that. So I don't know how this gonna play out. I really cannot wait to see the reaction that Karen has when she finds out that Fatima is Zach's new girl. Because Fatima's going to get it all together. Okay, honey? I can't wait for him to call her like, come get me, because this is some BS. I'm being framed. I don't know what's going on. She's going to solve the problem like she always does. She always got Andy back, and she for dang on sure going to have Zach's back because she sees the potential in him. And a thing that I really don't hope happens, I hope that Andy don't start acting funny towards Fatima, because Karen gonna be mad when she find out that Zach is dating her. And I really hope that they be real mature adult women, and that Andy sets her straight like, girl, you claim that you over him, let her have him. He's doing better in his life. You said you didn't want that energy, this, that, and the third. let him go. I hope that's what Andy says, and Andy not be stupid and be like, oh yeah, I don't want to talk to her anymore either. When she did so much for Andy, and she treat Andy treat Fatima so bad, y'all, and it blows me. But she don't let that stop her. She keep going. She manage her money well. She a boss, and that's just period. Now, for Grownish. Grownish has been lacking luster so far with this mid-season break that they coming off of. I'm ready for it to get good, and so far it has not gotten good. Like, where's the drama at? I don't see it. So maybe it's coming. Maybe it's gonna be a big bomb that's dropped or something. I don't know. But as far as what content I do get, I believe that Doug and Jazz need to stop playing around and just be together. Because this whole episode, Jazz was like going back and forth on if she wanted to entertain old dude with the damn pie, and Doug was trying to see if he should reach out to her, or if he should talk to other women. And my whole thing with Jazz is, you stopped talking to Doug because he was a distraction for you. You didn't stop talking to Doug because he did something to you or he did wrong, but he wasn't the guy for you. So why would you be trying to entertain another dude? And I think that's why she didn't, entertain this dude, because Doug did nothing wrong to you. You wanted to stop talking to Doug so that you can focus on track. And I just feel like that whole situation with them breaking up is literally stupid. It's stupid. Just be back together already. They are so cute. I really love them together. With Anna and Javi, I can really do without Anna's storyline. She's not really one of my favorite characters for whatever reason. I just don't like her character. If y'all can't tell from my other reviews, I just really never have anything good to say about the character. It's not like I bash her or anything. I just don't care for the characters. And it seems like she's taking up a big chunk of the show. Now, if y'all gonna get rid of Zoe, let the twins be the main character. Aaron be the main character. Jillian be the main character. Somebody, not Anna. Don't nobody care about Anna and hobby, sex life, and how they, giving it over to God. Okay. But don't make them the stars of the show, because I don't care about them that much. Personally, I don't. But since they are on the show and they did have a storyline, I do think it's really nice that they made a way for them to actually have sex, since they was having this tension, and the fact that they were able to rededicate themselves back to God after the fact. That was nice. It was cute. Let's keep on moving. Now Zoe. Big Zozo. I don't understand. I don't understand. I was expecting for her to have this whole new episode be about how she went to her friends to tell them that Aaron's girlfriend told her to fall back off Aaron. It was going to be this whole big drama and all this stuff. And then she was going to tell Aaron about it. And Aaron's going to break up with the girlfriend. All this. None of that happened. Maybe they try not to make it so predictable. Boy, y'all even be hanging here. What's going on? That's unlike Zoe. Maybe she's changing because she's no longer in school. Or maybe she don't see them as much to tell them every little thing that go on. But she could have told them that night. That's very important, because if a situation with that happened with me and I already tell my girlfriends everything, I'm going to tell them as ASAP. Why y'all should just come over here and try to check me? Talking about leave him alone when she acting like she don't know that he came to me. Like, what are y'all doing? Where is the drama? I'm not getting it from them. And they about to lose me. Grownish? Y'all about to lose me. So next episode, I need some Zoe Aaron drama. I need it to keep me entertained. But besides her not having any drama, she's doing really good with her styling. And I'm proud of Zoe. She found her niche. She's doing what she's passionate about. And I love it. Oh, damn. Now, to almost close up this video, I'm going to go ahead and talk about All American. Now, on All American, they dropped some big bombs on us, y'all. Bomb number 1. Spencer is in love with Olivia. I knew it. Bomb number 2. Coop is Spencer's stressor. Bomb number 3. Layla is going to sue her own daddy on the behalf of Patience. Let's dive in. I absolutely love the therapy scenes with Spencer because it helps him, work through his trauma and work through the fact that he needs to deal with the fact that he loves Olivia and he acting like he don't. The therapist like, oh, yeah, that's because you in love with her. And he like, you think she's my, my stressor? And he like, nah, it ain't her. You in love with her. And he like, no, I'm not in love with her. It's Layla. Layla, my girl. Da, 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 da. Yeah, Layla, your current girl, but deep down in your heart, homie, deep down in your heart, you love Olivia. And that's okay because, like, y'all, when I watch TV shows, I like the acting to be A1. I like to have the feeling of, ooh, I can't believe it. They so cute. Like, I get that vibe with Spencer and Olivia. And they need to just go on and actually bring out what happened in Vegas. We know they hooked around, messed around, and all of this stuff. But they need to bring it out. Just give it to us. Something. But, yeah. So, when I see them together, I get that, ooh, it's so exciting. I get these vibes like that. So, I hope that they actually finally get together. It's going to tear her and Layla up. Or maybe not. Because Layla can high-key see it. Everybody else around can kind of high-key see it. So it may or may not mess up their relationship. But if it do, I don't care. Olivia, get your man. Spencer, get your girl. Was good. And I 100% agree with the fact that Spencer came to the revelation that Coop is the root of his stress. Because season 1, 2, and 3, he's been trying to save her every step along the way. That's why he ended up getting shot. He got shot because of Coop. He took the bullet for Olivia, getting her out of the way, but they was getting shot at because of Coop. Because she wanted to get jumped into the gang. She wanted to be all invested with Tyrone and all of this stuff. And even on this current episode, she don't want to pay attention to her school studies because she wants to be a rapper. Girl, tell me something, you don't need no degree to be a rapper. Girl, you at least need a diploma. High school and college is 2 different things. You at least should get your high school diploma now. You're almost done. Buckle down. Patience is focused. She buckle down. You can do the same. I don't understand why she's trying to say, no, I'm focusing on my music. Music is my main focus. You're a freaking idiot is what you are. And you're lazy. You can do high school and you can do music because Patience is doing the exact same thing. And she ain't trying to quit school and let it fall to the wayside. And Spencer was about to go ahead and take on her stress of trying to get her to stay in school. Well, stay focused on school and all that stuff. Because he like, I'm not about to let you drop out. Spencer, you can't control that. And I liked on the episode before this one, he told her, she came to like, oh, Preach said this and La 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 said that. And he like, cool, I don't care. I get all this other stuff going on right now. And he told her that he went out on the field and his arm froze. It's cool. Coop is the one causing him this stress because he's always trying to save her. Moving forward, I want to see is he going to like distance himself from her, or is he gonna tell her like, bro, you stressing me out? She's not really receptive, so she'd probably be mad. I just can't wait to see how that fall out with that him coming to that realization that it's cool. You need to let her deal with what she gonna deal with and let that go. You can't control what she do. She your best friend, but you can't let that impede on your health. Now, I'm proud of Layla. At first, I just thought she was, the little spoiled, bratty little girl. But she bossing up. She said, okay, my daddy want to be hard. He want to play his contracts and it's this and it's that. I can't go against this. She signed this contract, this, that, and the third. Okay. You want to play? It's the law. It's the rules. It's business. Okay. I'll show you business. I'm going to sue you. You don't want to let her about this contract? Well, we're going to sue you because she was a minor when you signed her. How about that? How about them apples? And I was just like, Come on, Miss Layla. Give it to him. Show him that you can do the exact same thing that he's done, but to him. And I really think she's going to be very successful with her producing and managing, because she be doing that. She be doing her thing. And she be helping them come up with concepts and all this stuff. She does a really great job. So I'm proud of her. I can't wait to see the look on her daddy face when he hit the news. That's what you get for trying to steal that girl's song, or going behind her back and not letting her sing her own song. He owns the rights to the song. He can make whoever sing it if he wants to. Whatever. Y'all wrong. Wrong is wrong. And then for the mini bomb of the episode, Dylan, Spencer's brother, Dylan is really sad that Darnell is leaving. And I really feel for him, because last year, Yeah, last year his brother went to school in Beverly, so he was pretty much left at home alone. And then all of a sudden he get this new brother. When his daddy came back into his life, his daddy died. The new brother stays, but now that the new brother's mom is sick, he got to leave again. So now he's like losing a brother, and they losing the link in peace to their daddy. So I really feel for Dylan, because he's such a good kid. He loves his relationships with his brothers, and it's just poor Dylan. Is all I can say. Poor Dylan. I hope it doesn't like shape him to become this like rebel or get into anything bad, because in future seasons, Spencer not being around, he was almost swooped into the gang life, but Spencer had deaded that shit. Like, don't talk to my little brother, bro. I'm not playing with y'all. I will get on that with y'all. Don't play with him. And that's period. But like, comment, and subscribe. That's all I got for y'all this week. As always, drop suggestions down below. And talk to me, y'all. Converse with me. Y'all watch this video. Let me know what's going on. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think I'm off? Do you think I'm spot on? Like, what are your theories for what's going to come up on the show? Talk to me in the comments, people. Talk to me. And I'm out.